welcome to part 2 of Simmer's Gab, talking about
Hey,
the direction of the franchise. I'm
we're
Rosen
back.
Bloom,
I'm Jess 2G.
and you've made it to part 2, so congratulations.
We didn't offend anyone.
Yeah, you get some like HP or something. What do you need? What do you do when you? I don't play those
What?
games. HP when you get like hit points.
XP.
XP. There we go. Gotta get out. Need to play those games. All right. So last episode, the first part we talked about the different packs, the survey.
Mm-hmm. And if it's all worth the costs.
Yes, and
That was the money episode.
we agreed the answer is no. So this one, we want to talk a little bit more about the actual contents of the game and that. Dun, 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 dun.
So it's funny that
Haha.
you said XP and like those games because it makes me remember a comment that who was it? I think it was Master Salita was
Sure.
saying that she was talking about like the different expansion packs or whatever,
Okay.
and she said that she thinks that World Adventures, this is TS3 for anyone who's, I don't know,
Not played TS3.
that World Adventures was more of EA's attempt to make The Sims more like a regular game. Because Sims, it's a life simulation game. That's all it is. I mean, there's no points. There's no. I mean, there's nothing.
There's no goal. You just gotta get through and
Right.
whatever.
But with World Adventures, it's like a quest type thing.
I didn't play World Adventures.
I loved World Adventures, and that's why I loved it, because I could go on quests.
Okay.
Now, true, when I was playing it, I didn't really think of it as them trying to make it like a regular game.
Okay.
That's a really good point, though.
So can you, for those of us who didn't play World Adventures, can you maybe briefly explain what you mean by like quests and like...
Okay. So World Adventures came with three different worlds. There was one that was supposed to be like, well, it was Egypt.
Okay.
There was a China one and a France one.
Okay.
So you could either go there on vacation and, you could go see sites, meet local Sims,
Right.
learn new things about the culture, whatever. Or you could be an adventurer. And okay, so what happened was either you could check your board. There was this community type cork board at your base camp.
Okay.
And you could sign up to go on these adventures.
Ooh.
So either you were helping some local achieve some goal,
Okay.
or the local crime ring do their thing, but essentially you went on these quests and you had to go bring something back and give it to someone, and they would pay you money or they would give you stuff.
Okay.
And it was an adventure.
It was.
Yeah,
All right. That sounds like fun.
it was fun.
But it sounds like a whole different game.
It was.
It sounds like you're talking about a different game.
Yeah, because I mean, there was nothing like when you were in those worlds. I'm trying to think. Was there anything you could actually do back home that was a part of that world? Well, no. I mean, apart from like the interactions you had with Sims,
Right.
and but yeah, because none of those objects were available.
I mean, I remember like they had like freeze dried food or whatever that you used to have to like take with you for
Yeah,
into the.
so you wouldn't starve in the
But I never did that.
pyramids.
Sure.
I cheated. I made the needs never decay. So I could finish the mission faster.
So you almost went on an adventure.
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
when I first started, I did it the right way, but that got old.
Of course.
And it costs money to go on these things. So I didn't want to have to keep paying to go on vacation.
The truth comes out. Okay. All right. So what happened?
What do you mean what happened?
Like, I guess either people didn't like it or they never moved.
Well,
They never
no.
did anything else with it.
Well, that was an expansion pack. You move on to the next one.
Yeah, but none of the other expansion packs were like that, were they?
Why would you need another one?
For people who don't want to go on adventures? Maybe we wanted to do something else. Like,
Well, you could go to France and make wine.
I did that.
That could be your vacation.
That was my vacation often. I was a very good winemaker. I had figured out all the perfect combinations of grapes via cheats to, well, you know, like, what's
The
his
guys,
face?
like
what was
Carl's?
Carl, yeah. Carl always
Yeah.
had a good guide on how to make the best wine.
Oh, yeah.
So,
He has good guys about everything.
yeah, he does. So that was my adventure.
Yeah.
I was a winemaker.
But, I mean, then again, going back to the previous episode, if you didn't want to do that, you didn't have to buy it.
That's true. I didn't really know what I was getting into. But it was like, again, I buy it because I want the stuff. I need help.
Exactly. I mean, you kind of have to buy the expansion packs.
I need
That was
help.
the first one for Sims 3.
Yeah, I have it. It almost makes me want to go back and like play it differently. I'm not going. I have other things to do.
It's fun.
I have other things to do. Stop it. Okay.
Like, get your Generation 9 going.
I think I need to start on 8 first and then
Or
9.
8, yeah.
Hangs head low. All right. So another thing about kind of like XP points, but not really, but a little, are the unlockables that Ren and CT were talking about. So in Sims 4, if you don't play it, you actually, like, there are locked objects. So you only get them, let's say, if you hit a certain point in a career, then it'll unlock it. Or I feel like there's a couple of other ways to get them. Like if you max out a certain... No, I think it's just careers. So I don't particularly... It doesn't bother me that much because you can unlock them if you know the cheat. Carl's good. If you haven't been there yet. But there are some people who do say that it bothers them that there are things that are locked that you can't just get to normally, that are basic objects. And so in a way it makes you, if you don't like to cheat, it forces you to try new careers. But if you've bought the game to have the objects and you have to cheat to unlock them, then...
Yeah. It just occurred to me that there were the same thing in The Sims 3, but it wasn't just normal items. I don't recall, or was it, am I thinking about Sims 2?
The best game ever.
Yeah. One of those games, I do remember there being career rewards. I'm pretty sure it was Sims 3.
You know my experience with careers in Sims 3, so...
Yeah, it was probably Sims 2, now that I think about it. But yes, but they were, okay, true, they were specific for that career, but they were kind of weird. Like, it was stuff that you wouldn't want unless you were in that career. I wish I could remember what they were. As Rosie is going to go look them up. But yeah, so, like, I mean, in The Sims 4, you know, for example, if you're a who gets that really nice
Punching bag if you're an athlete.
Yeah.
But this one it says, oh yeah, go ahead. Unlocked at level 5.
Are you talking about Sims 4 now? Okay, 2.
Dos. An execute putter for business. You got like a little, you know, like those little golf things that spit the golf ball out at business level 5.
What was the science one? Or medical, or whatever.
Medicine you get trauma time, incision, precision, surgical training station.
Yeah. I mean, why would you want that unless you were actually in that career?
The politics when you got one of them? Yeah, sure. Pedestals. Pedestal. Let's see. Science, biotech station. Yep. Slacker. Aqua green hydroponic garden. Looks epic. I want one of those now. Sorry. Yeah, so you're right. So it does look like there are objects. But like a fingerprint scanner. I don't need a fingerprint scanner, but if you're in law enforcement, I guess maybe it's helpful.
But Sims 4, so you get things like a really nice computer.
Right. Or the desk thing.
For the doctor career. That desk is sweet.
Right.
And it makes
Oh my gosh, the bookcase is my favorite. I think it might be my favorite. The really nice. Damn, I knew you were gonna make that face, and I was gonna have to look it up. Go ahead. You were gonna say something before I got
I
excited
was
about the
going to say
bookcase.
that it just occurred to me that the doctor's desk and that computer you get when you're a detective, I think,
Yeah, maybe.
they match.
Right?
They're the perfect combination. So the computer from the detective thing, and the chair you get from the detective thing, and the doctor's desk, they're a perfect set. But you can't get them unless you're in all the careers.
Treat or cheat?
Yeah.
Why
Which
can't I get
you do.
the list of things that you get?
Just go to Carl.
Carl, I am glad you think it's that easy. Carl doesn't have it.
I'm sure Carl has it. Carl has
Well,
everything.
it didn't come up when I searched. And hi, I'm just opening my game really quick.
You are.
Because it's not coming. I got too many things open. My computer's going to have a heart attack.
It is.
You can do it, computer. I have faith in you.
You can do it. You can do it.
It's currently not responding, but I'm certain once that jumps back down, it'll be fine. There we go. Okay, so while we wait for that to load, yes. there are some things that are really nice that I mean, it doesn't really bother me because, like I said, you know how to unlock it, but they are things that you would use more often than not. Like, I mean, I would never really use that necklace thing that's in the case with that you get from the criminal career.
Oh, that's just decor.
Right, but it's still something. Make that face. It's still something you get when you unlock it. Like, you get like the little artist stand, like the little that go. It's like an end table that goes that I can never ever find because it's not under end tables. It's like under decor that you get for, when you get to a certain point with painting and you can and it's inspiring.
Oh yeah.
One.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Hi Skinners, how we doing? Oh my God, there's so many of them. I still haven't. I have not played this save in ages. Okay, I'm going in. Do. Group activities have never been easy. Llama Fall or Go Boom. And Go Boom. Have you played that game? Have you played the llama game? I bought the kids a table because I don't have any kids, but they're coming. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jonathan and Skyla played it when they were on vacation. They have the best winner and loser faces ever. But the loser actually gets the sad moodlet for like a few hours.
Oh, come on.
A few hours. Is it really that serious that you woke up the llama?
Seems like you're taking this too far. Just
yeah,
take a deep
I mean,
breath.
like, is there some sort of spiritual thing that happens, You wake up the llama?
Is an actual llama harmed by this? Okay, here we are. We're in game, in build mode. Switch modes. Oh, what a surprise! Thalia's sad. Maybe she should get out of the darn family cemetery. All right, what was I looking for? A bookcase.
Bookcase with the glass or whatever.
Okay, here it is. You get it unlocked by reaching level 8 of the business career while in the management branch. It is gorgeous.
Share your screen.
It's on my other computer. I can't. I don't run The Sims on this laptop. It will die. Here,
so I still don't know what it looks
here,
like.
Hold tight. Just hold tight. Take a deep breath.
You're going to make me go in game.
No, it would have been easier. Okay. Can y'all see that?
No, it's too far away.
But I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
You can't see that?
No.
Can you see it now? You see it?
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
It's my computer screen.
I mean, I see that, but I don't know. All
right, well, go in your damn game.
I'll go in there later.
I know. It's just this like nice little bookshelf that you get from reaching level.
You said the business career?
Yes.
Oh, see, I've never maxed out the business career.
Nor have I. I've cheated.
I've gotten to level 8 without cheating.
That's where you get it. Level 8.
Then you die.
Management. Well, that's a different problem.
Yeah.
And then
some of these careers just take too long, man.
The Deep Thoughts bookcase, which is the one that you were looking at, you get at level 10 of the writer career in the journalist branch.
I know. That's what Carl's website said. But anyway, the point of this little minor derailment is the point of Monstrous Alita's comment was, do you really have to make The Sims something it's really not in order to keep the audience happy, I guess? Like,
Right.
do you really have to make The Sims a real game in order for it to be successful, to get people who wouldn't normally play it playing it? I don't think so.
I don't think that The Sims 4 is a normal game. I don't think
No.
that the people who actually shell out money for the want that.
No.
So I think, and then this flows so nicely into the next thing I want to talk about. I think that if you want, I mean, I honestly, like, I can't say like I've done research and I know how much EA makes off of The Sims. Like, I don't have that information. That being said, obviously they have to be making enough to be on Sims 4, right? Like, if they ditched
Killing off of us.
They ditched SimCity. I mean, the new release, their newest one that they released like one or two, like what I would call like stuff packs maybe. And then they stopped releasing it because they weren't making money off it. That being said, if you, to me, at this point, if you want to do if you want to keep us interested, I think many of us would prefer that EA started releasing family content-based expansion packs, stuff packs,
Yes.
game packs. Get Together is cool. Like we talked about, it's kind of like Late Night mashed up with whatever the other ones were. That's how I feel
Yeah.
about it. We've talked about doing something different, but I want to see something like Generations. Like, I want to see
Yes.
something like we talked about with the toddlers. I want to see an expansion pack that builds on how a family interacts with each other, builds on those relationships. I mean, heck, it took them forever to get a family tree added to the darn game.
And that was probably more response to a lot of complaints
Right.
than them actually caring about putting it in there.
Right. And like another thing that I think it's a little bit in this game, but not that much. Families aren't traditional. Like, how many of us have a traditional family with like an actual like mom, dad, brothers? Do you know what I mean? Like, we have untraditional families. I want my game to reflect that too. There is no way on any planet that my sim should be able to flirt with their freaking step siblings or like their grandparent who's their step grandparent. Like, I had problems with my sims hitting on like lay
But
off.
that's real life for some people.
Fine, have a
Unfortunately.
mod that adds that if
Unfortunately.
you want that, a mod for that. But like, this is a family game, you know. It's we still get squiggles when we woohoo. Like that shouldn't happen. Or if it does, like I said, there's like teen pregnancy happens in real life, but without a mod, you can't get a teen pregnant in this game.
Yeah.
And the same thing should happen with like step parents and step grandparents. That you should not be able to flirt with your step grandkid, because you married in a little late. Like,
Right.
without a mod. I mean, if like
Yeah.
you want to play that way, that's fine. But you know what I mean. Like that. Like, I feel like at this point, EA should be on board with that. Like, that shouldn't be a question. That's my rant about that.
Yeah, but to kind of explain what you were talking about, so the comment that sparked your
Happy.
diatribe there.
Sorry, is that what we're calling it? All right.
No, I love it. So I remember Sunny Shay said something about it, and so did Master Salita. And Sunny Shay said this long time ago, like in the writers' lounge. But every pack, minus Spa Day, Cool Kitchens, maybe, they're all party related.
Right.
All of them. So, what are they? Who are they really catering to?
Right.
You know?
Right. I mean, I'm sure that there are people who play who love it,
Yeah, but what about the other people?
who play generational games.
Right. when are they going to stop partying
Right.
and try something else?
Yeah, I mean, and even like, which one had the business aspect added to it? Where that was Get to Work.
Get to Work.
Even that game in itself, like Get to Work, the part that I was most excited about was owning the business.
Oh, it's so hard.
That's all you can do. Like you can't run a business and tell a story. Like your sim can't do anything else.
Well, you can, but more power to you.
Yeah, God, like you have to be cheating.
I had a whole story already set up, and I was very smart, and I play tested it before I started writing it just to make sure I could actually do it. I couldn't do it.
Yep.
I was like, you know what? I'm sorry. This story idea, it's great, but man, I can't do it.
It's too much. It's supposed to be fun. Like, it's supposed to be a fun game. Like,
It's work.
it's hard. And customers are there were so many glitches. I was having a problem with a glitch because I ran a store. Remember that sci-fi story I wrote for like
Yeah.
10 minutes? They were running like a farm stand.
Yeah.
But I had a glitch in my game where all of the people who wanted to buy stuff would line up outside and the cashier or whatever couldn't interact with them to ring them up.
Oh,
So
that
I had,
sucks.
it was awful. So like people were leaving and like I mean, again, it wasn't like I needed it for the game, but like it got to the point where I was like, yeah, it was frustrating. And like I wanted to have a picture of them interacting with them buying something and I couldn't because there's this line outside. And the same thing happened in J Rose's game, my play test. You're frozen. Are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got.
I'm here. You were
Okay,
stuttering a bit, but
Okay. Are you
am
there?
I back?
You're back now. So
Okay.
the same thing happened with J Rose, is I had her run a bakery. But like 2 people cannot run a bakery in this game.
Yeah.
Like her and an employee, it wasn't happening.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
So I think another thing that would be nice would be to have it to be fun. Like, come on.
And that work.
Yeah, I mean, like it's
I mean, it's really get to work.
seriously like that's the only thing you can do in this game
Yeah.
is work. Yeah, so family stuff. Family. We need family.
We need family.
Okay, what's our last thing? Oh, well, we have new rehash.
New stuff. We need family and we need new stuff. This was from Penguin Wa and also Mistress Alita. And they're right. So basically what their comments was stop re-releasing the same packs over and over. And I mean, ever since The Sims 1, there's always a party pack, late night. They even rehash some of the names. Up all night, late night, date night. They had one once. There's always a party one. There's always some sort of career thing. There's always a family thing. Seasons was new.
Seasons was fun.
Seasons was brand new. We never had seasons before. Mm-hmm. That was great. There's always pets. Was there always a supernatural type thing? Was there one in Sims 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, because
I never
Sims
did
2
it,
was
so.
the introduction of like the vampire. I believe.
Was it? Oh.
Drats. Now you made me doubt myself.
It's okay. It's all right.
I think it was.
I think I've made my point, though.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
I've made their point. So, yeah, it's The Sims 4. It's been 15
Nightlife.
years.
Nightlife was when
Nightlife.
they introduced a vampire.
But that's still a party thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So, it's been 15 years. Can we have something fresh?
Yep.
Something that's never been done.
Right. And I think that emotions were supposed to be the thing.
Okay.
No, I am not defending it. I am just stating, I think that when they released Sims 4, it was fresh because your Sims had emotions. But we've already established that they get dull too. And like, okay, so I've seen you take one angry poop, you've taken 10 angry poops. Like, it's like, all right.
Right.
It's funny the first time, and then you're like,
Right.
All
It's like,
right, you're
okay,
angry. You
you're
have to go to the
mad
bathroom. Sorry, but
again.
hope it doesn't hurt. Like, good luck.
Take a cold shower
Yeah.
after that.
Only if you're flirty.
Right.
So,
But yes, we want something new,
yes.
not the same old stuff.
Right. You want me to shell out $200 every 1.5 years? It better be for something I have not seen before.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. The end. Give me
The
200.
end.
The end. So,
See you next week. No.
okay, bye. Thanks for watching both these episodes. No, but really, thank you. But yeah, I mean, actually, that is kind of a good spot to end it. We're almost at our next 30-minute mark. Do you have something else you want to say?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
30 minutes already. Wow.
No, it's 57 minutes on our little
Just
timer.
got started.
Okay, go ahead.
But no, so Master Salita, she made a lot of comments.
Good for
I
her.
love it.
Maybe
I love it.
she's vying for viewer of the month this month.
Hey, she can be viewer of the month. No, but I love it because she's a Sims 3 player, and you know,
Yes.
I love having that opinion because you know most people who watch are Sims 4 players, but she pulled a couple of tidbits from that video I was telling you about last
Oh,
year
right.
from Lazy Gamer Review guy. Love him. You guys should check him out. And the point he made, and it's so true, is that this is going back to last week's episode. We pay $200 a year because we kind of have to. There is no other game in existence like The Sims. Okay, true, life simulation games aren't new. It's not like a niche thing. They exist, but I mean, there's no other game like The Sims. So if we all were to, you know, rise up and, you know, stick it to the man and say, EA, no, we're not going to do this anymore, what are we going to do?
Right. We're going to go buy something else. We can't.
No, yeah. There's nothing. EA has The Sims has no competition.
Right.
So we pay $200 a year because there's nothing else for us to do. Because we're not going to quit playing.
I might not.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
most
He's right.
every Simmer I know has been playing since the beginning. We've all been playing this for 15 years.
Although some of us are only 15 years. Just kidding. Hi, friends. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're right. We've been playing since we were old enough to play, whether that's 15 years, 10 years, whatever it is. But whenever we got old enough to hop on board, we all did. And
we're not going to stop playing.
I thought that way about SimCity, though, because I've been playing Sims. We talked about this in the very first episode. We've been playing SimCity since its early days.
But I didn't always play SimCity, though. I mean, like, I played for many years in the beginning, and then I didn't play for a long time. And then I played off and on, like, SimCity 2000 era. And then I bought SimCity 2 years ago. Played that for 6 months, and then I was done.
I don't even know if I got 6 months of entertainment out of that. I was like, really? Anyways, that's another. But yeah, The Sims, there's something about it that draws me in.
Yes, it's special.
But
Probably because it is the only thing out there like it.
But we've all said, I mean, maybe not all, but there's been a bunch of us talking and said that if we weren't writing these stories, there's no way I would have put 1,156 hours, God help me, into this game.
Yeah.
Like it would be,
I'm with you.
it would be probably 1,000 less. Oh my gosh, fewer hours. I think fewer is the word I wanted there. But yay, please.
Please.
You can fix this. You can make it better.
Yeah, they can.
And they should.
They should, but will they? That is the question.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah,
All right. Anything else you want to add?
I'm good.
All right. So now, we didn't discuss this, but I just would like to announce that we're getting close to the end of our season.
Yeah.
Not yet, but we're getting close to the end of our first season. You may or may not see another face / hear another voice of someone you might know on the forums, maybe, but before the end. But yeah, please, please, please make sure that you are letting us know what else you want to see. Jess and I are going to be sitting down, coming up with next season, and we want to hear what you guys want to hear about. And we're still at that point where we're waiting for our 50 subscribers. Once we hit 50, we will do a live episode where we hang out with
We
you.
need 13 more.
That's not that many. We can do it.
It's not that many.
All right. Spread the word with all your friends. Yeah. Thank you for watching our 2-part episode on the direction of the franchise.
This was fun.
It was.
Getting all hated and stuff.
And yeah. It was great having you all, and subscribe, like, comment, all the normal stuff. And we'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bye.